My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. Today, I am going to speak on Jnana Bhumika. Sometimes it's called Yoga Bhumika also. Jnana Bhumika or Yoga Bhumika. So Yoga Bhumika is a person on the path of yoga. So Jnana Bhumika is a person on the path of Jnana. But stages. Okay. There are 7 stages described in Yoga Vasishta for Jnana Bhumika. 7 stages. Okay. What are those 7 stages? We'll understand. That will help us to understand the enlightenment, liberation process, mukti. The stages are called Shubhecha, then Vicharana, Tanumanasi, Sattvapati, Asamasakti, then Padartha Bhavani, and Turyaga. There are 7 stages. Okay. So let us go by stage, understand the characteristic of each stage. Then we'll understand enlightenment process much more clearly. Jnana. Today, the topic is Jnana Bhumika, the stages of enlightenment. Sapta Jnana Bhumika, okay, the stages of enlightenment. So the stage 1 is called Shubhecha. Shubhecha means auspicious desire. A person is suffering in the world is called Samsari. Why is suffering? Because he is seeking happiness from the world. There is no happiness possible in the objects of the world at all. It's an illusion. Can you get water from sand? Can you get happiness from the objects of the world? You can't. A dog chews a bone. Blood starts coming. Dog thinks I'm enjoying the blood of the bone, blood from the bone. There's no blood in the bone. It is a tongue which is getting cut. And dog is enjoying its own blood, thinking that blood is coming in the bone. We think that there's objects happiness in the world. We are trying to extract happiness. We feel happiness, but there's no happiness in the world. We don't realize that. And again we try to get something. Happiness from relationships, money, power, position. There's no happiness there. So such a person is called Samsari. Okay. Now, Samsari becomes seeker of truth. Seeker of truth is called Mumukshu. For a person Samsari, the world is real. The happiness is real from the world. And objects of the world do not give you happiness, is the understanding which will take you to Shubhecha. Okay. Shubhecha means Mumukshu. He has a desire for liberation. So that is the next level, stage 1 of enlightenment. That means you are moving to the enlightenment. Mumukshu, I want liberation. Okay. So now here, I want something is a desire. Earlier, I wanted a car, I wanted a marriage, I wanted children, I wanted relationships, I wanted family. I want. I tried every wants in the world. Okay. Right. I want something means that gives me happiness. I have tried everything. And every time I try something, my hands get burnt. The happiness always comes with unhappiness. We have understood in relationships, there's a money, power, position, health, wealth. Everywhere we get something, we'll get some temporary happiness. Again, unhappiness will follow. And unhappiness is longer. Right? A person doesn't have 100 rupees, will be unhappy. But person has 100 rupees, he loses it, he is more unhappy. Having something and losing something is more unhappy. So happiness, unhappiness follows happiness. And constantly I look for happiness. It's called samsari. Now, ultimately, he understands my desires are like fire. Whatever I put into fire, the fire will increase only. So there must be some solution. Now I want to have all my desires fulfilled. Or I don't want to have any desire. right? Now there's a big desire comes. My all desires should be fulfilled. That means I should be happy all the time. I should be peaceful all the time. That's a big desire. It's called mother of all desires. Mumukshutva is mother of all desires. Okay, all desires will come and go. Mumukshutva means all my desires should be fulfilled. That means I should be happy all the time. Mumukshutva is desire for ultimate happiness, ultimate peace. That's the biggest desire anybody can have. Understand? The biggest or greatest desire. Now, desire, somebody says desire is the cause of suffering. So you should not have desire. You should not have desire for mumukshutva also. Liberation also. They are fooling yourself. They are misguiding you. Desire is cause of unhappiness. Desire is cause of desire is cause of bondage. That's why you should not have desire for liberation also. It's wrong. You should have desire for liberation. Then only you will move in life. Understand? Our life moves because of desire. Without desire for happiness will make us move. Get up. Morning you get up because something I do, but I'm happy. Okay? No, it's my headache here. I have to take care of this. I have to do cooking. I'm not very happy. Actually, you'll get up because not cooking will make you more problem, miserable. So at least because everybody will come and pounce on you. You do something. You say, no, I'm not getting happiness. Still, I'm doing as a duty. But just imagine you're not even doing your duty. Then everybody will be sitting on your neck. Then you'll make you more unhappy. So at least you want to be happiness. All actions you do is for happiness or running away from unhappiness. And the cause for that is desire. And desire makes us life move. Okay? Having no desire means not becoming a stone. The teaching of spirituality is not becoming stone. Teaching of spirituality is intellectually understand the problem of desire. So now this person is Shubhecha. Shubhecha means auspiciousness. The great desire, which is auspicious. What is meaning auspicious? Every desire, auspicious means something is good. Right? I mean, every other desire is inauspicious. Because the moment you have something, unhappiness follows. In that sense, unhappiness, desires are inauspicious. Only desire for mumukshutva is auspiciousness. Because I want permanent happiness, permanent peace. Eternal happiness, eternal peace. That's why desire for liberation is highest desire. It's mother of all desires. I want liberation. Those people who don't understand this, they say you should not have a desire for liberation. So it's a problem, which they are telling wrong. Desire for liberation only will make you move. Desire for anything in life will make you move. Desire is life. How can you move in life? You will become stone. A depressed person he has no desire to do anything. But look at his face. Sadness. Okay? A mumukshutva, desire for liberation, the person, there is a joy in the face of the person because, wow, it's a positive thing. I want permanent happiness. He has enthusiasm. Okay? So now, what is the difference between the Samsari and Jivan person who is Shubhecha? Samsari thinks world is real. I want to get happiness from the world. Okay? The person who is looking liberation, he has become smarter. Anything I do, there's a problem. So he is looking for end of the problem and solution, a permanent solution. That's why the person who is speaking on his journey, making a journey of spiritual person is the intelligent person. Everybody is a dumb person. People think that, oh, this guy is becoming spiritual. Something is wrong with that person. In fact, that is the intelligent person. He has understood limitation of other things. He is trying to find a solution. So then what is first thing he realizes is the objects of the world cannot give happiness. The world is like a poisonous snake. Okay. Now his understanding of himself changes. Okay. What is the understanding of hisness? I am a beggar of happiness. In the world, I am begging happiness from the objects of the world, relationships, friends, power, position, money. I am begging for happiness. I am a beggar. Okay. Now he says, I don't want to get into small things. I want to get infinite. I am seeking where it is possible. Is it possible? That's why he becomes a seeker. This person is called a seeker. Seeker of liberation. A person is seeker of liberation. Please think that I'm a seeker. I'm seeking God. All these things are false. Nobody seeks God. Nobody seeks anything. People seek only happiness, peace. Oh, he's a seeker of God, great seeker of God. My dear, why do you want to seek God? Ultimately, you want to become happy. Okay? People are using words and confusing us. There's nobody seeks God. Please understand. People only seek happiness. Okay? It so happens that God is happiness. That's a different thing. But people objective is to seek happiness. In a samsari and mumukshutva, shubhecha, the difference is for a samsari, he'll get happiness through God. Whereas a mumukshu seeks happiness as God, through God and as God. A samsari will say, oh God, I'm doing business. Okay? Please make it successful. I'll be happy. So God is the means. Whereas for mumukshu, God is not the means, God is the end. God means happiness, Satchidananda. So please understand, mumukshu seeks God or happiness, ultimate peace or happiness in the form of liberation. It's called Shubhecha. Now, these stages of enlightenment are classified into waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Not waking state, dream state, deep sleep state of your regular waking state, dream state. So it is told to you, in the waking state, we experience the world, experience the Maya. So in Shubhecha, he is still in the waking state. He is experiencing the world, which is real, and still is Maya. That's why it's called waking state. World is real for him. Are we clear? Is that understood what Shubhecha is? Shubha Icha. So first stage is called Shubha Icha, Mumukshu, desire for liberation. I want liberation. From a samsara, I want happiness from the world, to Mumukshu says, world is like a snake. Happiness gives unhappiness. Any desire for happiness from the world is Ashubha Icha. It brings inauspicious later. Shubha Icha is seek happiness, eternal happiness. This is called Jagrata Avastha. This stage is still called Jagrata Avastha because the world is real for him. Okay. So then he moves into second stage. Second stage is called, from here, Vicharana. Vicharana means, where can I find happiness? Okay. Where can I find happiness? I want to be happiness, peace. Okay. I want to run away from this place. Too much of headache, too much of problems, too much of friends, too much of business. I want to run away from this place. Seeking from happiness. Peace and happiness I find somewhere. Where will you find peace and happiness, my dear? Will you find in mountain, Himalayas? Will you find in ashrams? Okay. Where will you find? Peace and happiness cannot be found outside. Peace and happiness can be found inside. That understanding comes from Shubhecha, Mumukshatva. The understanding comes, peace and happiness can come inside, within me. He doesn't know how to within me, how to find, and he doesn't understand. Okay, how to find peace and happiness inside, he doesn't understand. At least there's peace and happiness in me. Somebody has told him, peace and happiness in you. Find out. Now he has to inquiry, Vicharana. How to get the peace and happiness. Okay. So that's where he approaches a realized master, Guru, who seems to be at least peaceful. Better than me.
He's laughing and smiling.
Yeah. Everybody in the world is somewhere suffering. There seems to be some person who is called so-called realized, seems to be at least happy, peaceful, laughing. Okay. Right. Now, that's also another problem. The moment you say, I have to find peace inside, I want to find a spiritual person. The moment you start seeing, you see all gloomy people only. Beard, eyes, okay, somewhere running away from the world. That's not spirituality. They are trying to find a solution. Still, they are seekers. Understand? A spiritual person is joyful. He is like a child. He is happy. Okay. He is bubbling with energy. For our concept of spirituality is run away from the world. Somewhere you go. Okay. There's nobody. Hare Baba, there's no such thing here. You are there, no, bloody, you are there, no. Your head is there, no. That is more than sufficient for you. You are going with your head, no. Nobody is required. Your head is sufficient for you. That's all the problem. They find happiness inside. So now, how to find happiness inside is the question. Okay. Somebody tries to seek Himalayas, they'll become peaceful. Because Himalayas, there is like a frozen ice. No, you can't even think. So much of cold is there, right? Head gets frozen. Then you come back from Himalayas again, the head will melt. Again, the thoughts will be bombarded. So peace and happiness has to be found inside. How to find inside is a question. Then you'll have to find somebody who teaches you. At least that person should be peaceful and happy, no? Right? And many times we are suffering, we are depressed, we go to a psychiatrist. That person seems to have more problems than us. Because he is trying to make a living out of it. Okay, for him it's life. But ultimately, if you want to get something, you have to find somebody who has that now. Right? If you want money, you have to go to a billionaire, not to go to a beggar. So you start looking for a Gnani who is enlightened, who seems to be happy, peaceful. That's such a person, Gnani, Mukta. Okay. So you seek a guru. Please understand, seeking happiness, nothing wrong in that. Seeking temporary happiness is the problem. The desire, nothing is wrong in the desire. Desire is the right direction. But desire for small things will always lead to problem. Desire for mukshatva, liberation, permanent happiness. That's the right thing. Don't drop the desire. But drop the desire. For desire, any desire has to be fulfilled now. If I want a car, I have to go to showroom, have money and buy it. I have to do something about it. Okay. Desire for liberation has to be converted into action. Right? You pray to God every day. Please give me Jnana, please give me Jnana, please give me Jnana. God will say, there are so many books are not. Read it now. No, please, sitting on the book. Your Bhagavad Gita book in front. Please give me Jnana, please give me Jnana. What can God do? He's already given, the book is given. So Jnana means you have to give it Jnana means you have to go to a place where Jnana is available. That is called Gnani, a Mukta. Right? We'll sit in front of a Guruji and say, please give me Jnana. What can Guruji say? So, liberation, desire for liberation can be converted to Jnana, means what is Mukti. Understand? So now, give it Jnana, give it Jnana. Jnana doesn't fall from sky. No, we have a concept that Jnana will come like enlightenment, because enlightenment you have heard now. Lightning, like lightning, or something will happen to my head and I'll get Jnana. Nothing that actually happens. Jnana is a process of unfolding, removing ignorance step by step. Okay. That's because our many spiritual books are too much of Jnana we have. Spiritual books. Some Jnana sat on below the tree. Okay, suddenly get enlightened. My God, don't sit in the wrong tree. Okay, coconut may fall on your head also. Find the right tree at least. So we all get sort of lot of illusion about Jnana. So Jnana is a clarity of teaching. Okay, nothing else. The clarity of teaching can come from a person who has a clarity of himself has a clarity. Such a person is Gnani. So Vedanta says, find a Jivan Mukta. Many of the Jivan Muktas can't teach. That's another problem. Liberate. They are able, they have the liberation, but they can't teach. And even if they teach it wrongly. He should be himself Jivan Mukta and he should be Sadguru. Sadguru means he should be Brahmanishta. Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. Shrotriya means he should be able to teach. Teach whatever he wants to know. Teach a science of spirituality. Just like physics is science, chemistry is science, science of spirituality or Atma Dana Vidnana has to be taught. Otherwise, you can't learn. You can go to a guru, he can't teach, then he can take a blessing. He is a Santa, saint. He can go to a Jivan Mukta, he is happy. Then, oh, I can be happy like this, but he can't teach. Teaching is required and the person should be also realized and he should be established. Such a person is called Brahmanishta and Shruti. Others teaching is not useful. So, your desire for liberation, don't drop the desire for liberation. The desire for liberation convert into a desire for seeking of a Gnani, Jivan Mukta as Guru. Okay? Drop the desire is false. It cannot be dropped. The desire for liberation is false. It cannot be dropped. It can be converted into an action. The action here is seek a Mahatma or a Guru who will teach you. If he can. It's rare to find such a people, is a difficulty. It's rare to find such people. It's very difficult to, and even if you find people, if you find such gurus, they teach you is difficult. That's another problem. Why should they teach you? Okay, that's another problem. Okay. So desire for mumukshutva gets converted to vicharana, enquiry. Now, enquiry means self-enquiry. Who am I? Many people say, Guru, I'm not required. I'll inquire myself. Who am I? 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 Keep on chanting. Who am I? If you ask, already you know who you are. Your mental impressions only will come. Okay. So Adnani or Mahatma is of help. Self-enquiry is of help. So by Shubhecha, he moves into Vicharana stage. Vicharana is self-enquiry. Who am I? What is this world? Okay. If self-enquiry give, if your own questioning of your own mind can give you, it's by this time you should have got it. You didn't get it because already your mind is cluttered. Vasanas are there. Need help. That help is coming from Sadguru. There are many teachings there. There are no guru is required. You are only guru. Fine, you are only guru. So there is no problem for you. If that is also fine. But be peaceful. But you are not peaceful. I am doing self-enquiry. Actually, one person I met. Okay. He said, I'm doing self-enquiry. Oh, but the person looks so sad. I'm practicing self-enquiry for 25 years. Oh my God. Oh, great sadhana. Namaskar. What happens is, see, in ignorance we search. Only ignorance will be found. At least he should go and find out somebody who has can teach him self-enquiry. That's also he's not doing. Right? So there are many, many teachings in the world. Atma Dhnana is simple science. Like physics is a science, chemistry is science, physics teacher is required, chemistry teacher is required. You need a Atma Dhnana teaching. But only problem is, physics teacher can teach any subject, his face can be blank. He can still teach things. Chemistry teacher can still blank. Okay. But Atma Dhnana Guru, he teaches you are Brahman, you are Brahman. Okay, you are happy. This guy is depressed. Then the whole thing will not go to that. He should be bubbling with joy. He should have happiness. Then only you understand, okay, whatever he is teaching, he is living. So you should find somebody whose life is that. That's the difference between physics teacher and chemistry teacher. Not only science of Atma Dhnana he knows, he lives that life, then there's a possibility of transformation. No, you are peaceful. This person himself is not peaceful. Then how will he teach peace? Right? So his life should be a book, but he should also teach a science based on scriptures. It's a process of unfoldment. That's the way, process of Jnana Yoga. So then it starts Atma Vichara. Where can I find that person? And then when you go to the Guru, something happens. If you find really Guru, really a Mahatma, really a Sadguru. Sadguru means realized person. Oh, no, you say, I have so many gurus in my life, right? My whole life is full of gurus. Okay. My wife is my guru, first guru. My husband is my guru. My school teacher is guru. Now, Guru and Sadguru, difference you have to understand. Guru, Sadguru doesn't teach you any subject. Okay. He helps you to unlearn what you have learned. Unlearn wrong idea about yourself and world. Unlearning process. No, I have so many gurus. Everybody is my guru. Difference is the Guru is like a snake. There are poisonous snakes and non-poisonous snakes. Non-poisonous snake bites you, some pain is there. A poisonous snake bites you, then you are dead. A Sadguru or realized master is like a poisonous snake, king cobra. Your ego is dead. A meeting of the Sadguru, you start understanding the ego is real. Ego has to be dead. Otherwise, so far, you are only finding how to satisfy the ego. Okay. Any teaching, any guru or any education system won't help you to satisfy the ego. A degree certificate you'll get. Science degree, physics degree, chemistry degree. Ego satisfaction. That's called self-improvement. Self means ego improvement. The entire world is full of self-improvement books. Neither Bible, nor Quran, nor Bhagavad Gita sell as much as self-improvement books. Small self. Ego improvement. Everybody goes up. Sadguru says, ego cannot be improved. Ego should be destroyed. This complete wrong thinking. Drop the ego. Destroy the ego. So it's totally opposite of self-improvement. Okay. Ego destruction. That you can do when you find only real self, Atma. So this is the fundamental shift happens when you go to a Sadguru. Everywhere else it's just a polishing of ego. Position of ego won't help you. Finding out who really you are, your false ego has to be dropped. So Sadhguru's teachings are like poisonous, like a king cobra. The ego will die. That's the teaching. That's such mastery you have to find. If you can find out. Okay. That then he starts looking for Atma Vichara. He starts looking for Satsanga. Satsanga means good company. Shankaracharya said Satsangatve Nisangatvam Nisangatve Nirmohatvam Nirmohatve Nischaladatvam. These are the 4 stages of enlightenment which is spoken in Jivan Mukti. This what is that? These 4 things: Satsanga, Nisanga, Nirmoha, Nischaladatva. These are the 4 stages as told as Gnana Bhumika. Gnana Bhumika is only told as Satsangate, Nisangate, Nisangate, Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatva, Nischaladatvam is told as Gnana Bhumika. If you remember this Satsangate, Nisangatvam, Nisangate, Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatva, Nischaladatvam, then you want to Gnana Bhumika. So you have to look for Satsanga. Satsanga means one who, Sat means reality, one who lives in reality, one who lives in the company of reality. Such a person is called Satsanga. He is called Sadguru. Okay. He should be only, not only he lives, he should be able to teach. His life should be his teaching. Such a person, such a guru, you have to find out. And you'll have to find like-minded people also. Because in our journey, anything in life, we need a company now. How did you learn one peg of whiskey? Somebody comes here, I need a company. You don't drink, please come. You go there. He drinks. You see that. Next time he says, why don't you taste it? So we learned all habits in the company only. Look at any habit. Every habit is learned in the company. So good habits also can be learned in a good company. That's called Satsanga. Satsanga means Sadguru. Satsanga means good company. It's rare to get Sadguru and rare to get Satsanga. Very difficult. Very difficult indeed. Dusanga you can get easily. Any wrong habits, easily you can learn. Okay. To get Satsanga and Sadguru is a great merit. In Satsanga, every other relationship is temporary. In the worldly relationship, temporary. Satsanga relationship are long lasting because in every relationship, there's a give and take. If I have a relationship with you, what will you give me? What will I take? Any relationship is a give and take relationship. I give something, you give something. If I scratch my back, you scratch. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. A friend in need is a friend in need. He should come to my need. Then only is a friend. He doesn't come to need. That means every relationship there's a give and take, beg and borrow. Okay. In Satsang, in Sadguru, there's no beg and borrow. Sadguru doesn't beg anything from you. He doesn't need anything because he's already peaceful and happy, right? So he has nothing to gain. He has nothing to take from you, nothing to give to you. In fact, he has only something to teach, where you can drop something what you have. This relationship is no give and take relationship. Is called Guru Shishya relationship. No give and take. Guru has nothing to, from Guru's point of view, and he doesn't give anything also because he knows you are already Brahman. You already knows Atma. He knows. Okay, he cannot give. He cannot make you Brahman also. He cannot make you Atma also. You are already Atma. He understands the teaching is just helping you to understand what reality is. In that sense, Guru doesn't say, I have converted, I have made you Brahman. Nothing. There's nothing. Nobody can be made into Brahman. Nobody can be, everybody is already Brahman. He is helping you in that person. And he doesn't expect anything. Okay? There's no expectation. Every other relationship, there's an expectation. In Satsanga, when people come together, there's no expectation. What is there? They are called Guru Bandhus. Okay? There are different type of bandhus. Rakta Sambandha, blood relationship. Okay? And Vivaha Sambandha, marriage Sambandha, business relationship, Vyapara Sambandha. Okay? Every relationship causes you pain. Satsanga, people who are seekers, like-minded seekers, they support each other, help each other. And there's no expectation because everybody is on the same journey. They are called Atma Bandhus. If at all any relationship is lost in your life, please understand only Atma Bandhus lost. People on the seeker's path, seeking path, they lost. Every other relationship will fall. Tomorrow, after 50 years, 60 years, if you want to recollect somebody, only Atma Bandhus will come. People on the seekers on the same path. Now, the seekers also not alike. Somebody is seeking bhakti, somebody is seeking money, somebody is seeking jnana, somebody is seeking God somewhere. Ultimately, seekers of jnana, Atma jnana is very few. Such bandhus are very rare. That's called Atma Bandhu. Atma Jyotis. Very rare. Very difficult. Sadguru is very rare. When you get it, catch hold of it. Vicharana means he'll catch hold of it. The mind doesn't divert. Now, to catch hold of a real Sadguru and real Satsanga, you should have seen a lot of other Sangas. Lot of experience you should have. Before you come to real catch, if you want to find diamond, you should know what is stone. Right? So, it is very rare for a seeker to evolve to such a level. It's very rare to find a Sadguru. It's very rare to find a Satsanga also. Atma Bandhus also. Okay. Now, this person is fortunate to get that. Then he has entered the Vicharana stage. And Vicharana stage, he has come there to get happiness. Sadguru will tell, first thing you will tell, give a shock. You cannot find happiness. There is nothing kind of happiness. You are happiness. Realize you are happiness. Okay. Realize your happiness. You don't have to find happiness. So this is the first shock. Earlier he was only trying to find it. So for that, Guru says only one thing. What? Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanam Nani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shuham. Your unhappiness is because you are thinking that you are a body. Nanu Deha. Drop that. Nanu Manasu, Nanu Buddhi. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness, happiness, Shivaswarupi. If you understand, you will be. You are happiness. You don't have to need happiness. You can give happiness, but you don't need happiness. You are of the nature of peace. So now your entire thinking is from self-improvement to self-realization. Self-improvement is I want to improve my peace, improve my happiness. Self-realization, I am peace, I am happiness. Earlier, I want happiness. Now I can give happiness. So now your whole attitude to life changes. Your attitude to life earlier was earning, getting something. Now your whole attitude is giving. Yoga, karma yoga, service. I don't need anything. I can give. That your entire attitude towards life changes if you meet a Sadguru. This is how, say, when you meet a Sadguru, king cobra bite. Ego is dead. Ego is looking for happiness. So drop that ego and realize your nature is happiness. This is the teaching of Sadguru. Okay. So that's where now his enquiry says, who am I? Sadguru is saying, Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. World is unreal. My God, world is so unreal. Oh, so solid. Such a touch. I can experience the world. Okay, that's unreal. Brahma Satya, Brahman alone is real. I can't find Brahman. So now both the cases I am Trishanku, neither here nor there. The Garka, not God ka. Where is Brahman? Now the enquiry starts. Now the real enquiry starts. The world is real. Sadguru is saying it's unreal. Okay. Brahman is real. I cannot see Brahman. I cannot find Brahman. So now I'm neither here nor there. Now they're real search. Who am I? Is the search. So this is called Vicharana stage. You come to the second stage. This is also Jagrata Avastha. Means for him, the world is there. Sadguru is saying it's not real, but it appears to be real. Brahman is there. Sadguru is saying it's Brahman real. It is not visible. So still he is living in Jagrata Avastha. Jagrata Avastha means Maya. Right? Is it clear? Yeah. Next stage, second stage. Now where are you? So the second stage is called Vicharana. So now in Vicharana means snake is real. Sadguru is saying the world is unreal. Okay. Example he gives rope and snake. Somebody is seeing rope and he is thinking a snake. Okay. Sadguru says, it's imagination. The world is not there. The world is like a snake on the rope. So this guy seeker is saying, where is the rope? Where is the rope? I'm only seeing the snake. So now the search for the rope is starting, but I'm only seeing the snake. This, you're putting it torchlight. So now Vichara and self-enquiry started, where I'm only seeing the snake. I'm trying to find the rope. Now self-enquiry doesn't mean who am I, who am I, who am I. Japa will not lead you anywhere. Okay, that's what people do. Self-enquiry. Keep on repeating who am I, who am I. Self-enquiry is to find out who I am not. Drop what I am not. Then what remains is I. Neti is self-enquiry. Okay. Self-enquiry means I will find someday one this fellow Brahman self. It won't help in that way. when you find Brahman, you are not there. That means the seeker is merged with this sought. Jiva has become with one with Ishvara. That is the finding Brahman. If there are two, there's no finding. So Guru is saying Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satya, world is unreal, like a snake on the rope. This fellow is saying, oh my God, I am seeing the snake only. Where is the rope? The search is started. Rope. Okay. So this is called unreal. World is unreal. Self alone is real. The teaching is seeking now. Who am I? Right. Now this is second stage. This is called Vicharana. From Subhecha to Vicharana. Are we clear? Vicharana is inquiry. So then we'll come to next stage called Tanumanasi. Okay. What is it? Tanumanasi, mind, manasu become tanu. Tanu means like a thin thread. Manas has to become subtle. Mind is subtle, sharp. So we know how to make a knife sharp, polish the knife, right? For sharpening the intellect, we know mathematics. Give mathematics problems, sharpen the intellect. Correct? So the child will become sharp in mathematics. Intellect has to be sharpened. The subtle, sharpened intellect becomes subtle. That's called Tanumanasi, like a thread. So what is the sharpening of the intellect? Not by physics, not by chemistry, not by getting a PhD degree in any of the subject. Inquiry into who am I? Nitya, Anitya Viveka. Real and unreal. What is real and unreal? What I think is real, what I think is unreal. Understanding, I have to question. Atma, Anatma, self and non-self, I have to question. I have to clarify what is self, what is non-self. Whatever I see and whatever I seen. Seen is an object, seer is the subject. Dasya Viveka. Object is I am not object. The world is object, I am not object. This apple I can see, I am not apple. Okay. This glass I can see, I am not the glass. I can see and feel the body, I am not the body. I can see and feel the mind, I am not the mind. See means feel the mind. I can see, feel the thoughts, I am not thoughts. I am not even I thought. I thought also I can see. I thought also it's there. Then what I am me? I am the seer. The seer is the Atma. So like that, Atma, Anatma Viveka, Nitya, Anitya Viveka, you have to separate out. This is the sharpening of the intellect. So I want Nana means teaching of Nitya, Anitya Viveka, Atma, Anatma Viveka is called Nana. The Guru can teach you what is Atma, what is Anatma, what is Nitya, what is Anitya. And you are the Atma. You are not the seen. You are not the subject, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect, you are the awareness which sees that, Sakshi, witness. So that understanding has to become clearer. So now your understanding starts shifting. Why? Tanumanasi, your intellect has become sharp and subtle. It's like a knife which is cut. A blunt knife cannot do anything. Surgery cannot be done with a blunt knife. Your intellect has to be sharp. Now intellect cannot realize Atma. Intellect only reject what is an Atma. So many teachings, so intellect cannot realize Atma. Yes, intellect cannot realize Atma. Intellect can realize Anatma. Intellect is helpful to reject what is not. Right? What cannot be rejected by intellect is the Atma. What can be rejected by intellect? Existence, Astitva, existence. Existence is Atma. Intellect cannot reject existence. Can you say? I mean, intellect, your intellect, intelligent. No, this is apple. You say. So can you say me? I don't exist. Can you say I don't exist? Your existence you cannot deny. You will never be able to deny. Existence of anything cannot be denied. Existence can have a form, but existence itself cannot be denied. That intellect cannot deny existence. Intellect cannot see the existence also because intellect is there because existence is there. Okay. In that understand, intellect understands existence is my real nature. That way, mana eva karanam manushanam mandamokshayoho. Mind alone is the cause. Understanding also happens in the intellect. Earlier, wrong understanding was there. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Now, I am the existence, I am pure existence. That understanding starts coming in the intellect. Mind alone is the real cause of liberation. Liberation will not happen anywhere. Liberation will happen in the intellect only. Clarity. What I am not, what I am. So no, I'll find the existence. You cannot find the existence because your existence, your intellect is based on the existence. So then you have to say, I am existence. That I am the Brahman. You have to accept it. Acceptance of our higher self is realization. So for that sharp intellect, that's called Tanumanasi, subtle mind. Now what is his identity? From Vichara, I'm self-enquiry, I'm doing self-enquiry to I'm sadhaka. Okay, now what I'm doing? I'm trying to reduce my vasanas. Okay, coffee vasana, tea vasana, and pav bhaji vasana, and jalebi vasana. So I'm trying to, because Guruji is saying they don't give me happiness, but without one cup of coffee early in the morning, I'm not happy. So if it doesn't give me happiness, at least it makes me unhappy. That's why I'm finding it. To avoid unhappiness. So we are addicted to so many things in the world. So now a seeker is trying to get out of them. Understand? He is trying to, with Nityaniti Viveka, is trying to find out I'm the Atma, and nothing in the objects of the world cannot give me happiness. Now he's understanding. Can anything in the object of the world can give you happiness? Okay. So sugar makes me happy. That's why it's called sweet. Now happy news, they'll give sweet. The moment somebody comes and gives happy news of sweet, jalebi, I become unhappy because I'm diabetic. Okay, sweet, happiness is not in the sweet. If happiness is there in an object, the same thing should give happiness to all. Billions of dollars, still the person is depressed. Make money can make happy. So happiness is not the object, happiness is not in you. That you understand. Now, whatever we call happiness, a small happiness, is nothing but a reflection of our own self, Atma. So when I eat apple, I feel happy. Because when I eat apple, my mind becomes silent. In that silent mind, my happiness of bliss of Atma is reflected. Then I feel happy. But mind doesn't know. The mind starts moving, oh, things that happiness in the apple. Instead of finding happiness in the Atma, mind starts finding happiness in the outer world. So now, with Nitya Anitya Viveka, Atma Anitya Viveka, Vairagya has developed. What doesn't give me happiness, I'm not bothered now. Okay. It doesn't mean that I won't eat. It doesn't mean that I'll not enjoy a cup of coffee. It doesn't mean that I'll run away from the world. Vairagya doesn't mean running away. Vairagya means understanding any happiness is nothing but a reflection of happiness from Atma. I am the nature of happiness. A cup of coffee, coffee ananda, is nothing but Atma ananda reflected as coffee ananda. So now everything is pointing to Atma. Bhajan ananda, I'm doing bhajan, I'm getting happy. It's because of Atma ananda reflected as bhajan ananda. Yoga ananda, I'm doing yoga, I'm happiness. So happiness is coming from Atma. If you don't understand this, again and again, you'll get addicted to that object. Oh, happiness is because of Bhojan Ananda. Eating is happiness. So Bhojan Ananda, Ananda is coming from Atma. Happiness is the Bhojana, eating is making me mind silent for some time. That is happiness. So otherwise you're starting happiness looking for eating. That's why people become foodies. Okay. I like this, I like that, because that gives me happiness without understanding. And when you become foodies, you'll become fatties also. Okay. And you're full of diseases also. So addiction causes us problem. Instead of understanding Atma is happiness, how to get happiness from Atma, I'm looking for happiness in the outer world. But that happiness what you get in the outer world is nothing but happiness of Atma. That if you understand, we are free. So that's why for Gnani, doesn't reject anything, doesn't accept anything. When acceptance and rejection is gone, Raga Dvesha is gone. For him, everything gives a joy, everything he knows is happiness of Atma. So that's why Gnani is called Mahabhogi. He enjoys everything. Because everything gives him happiness, but not happiness of object, but happiness of Atma is reflected there. That's all. His understanding of life is inside, outside, but common man's understanding is outside, inside. Ulta apurta life. Okay. So now, Tanumanasa means he is trying to find out what is snake, what is rope now. He is able to find out separate rope and snake. Right? Then he starts practicing Nididhyasa, meditation. Nididhyasa means separation. What is Nitya? What is Anitya? What is Atma? What is Anatma? It can be done anytime. So, I'm suffering. Next question is, who is suffering? I'm unhappy. Who is unhappy? Again and again, you come back to Atma. Oh, this cup of coffee gives me happiness. Where is happiness? Atma. Again and again, you come back to Atma. Bring awareness about yourself. We are living in unawareness. Nididhyasa is, Nidhi means wealth. Being aware of the wealth called Atma, every moment, in every action is called Nididhyasa. You can sit and do Nididhyasa also, like meditation. That's called Antarnidhyasa and Bahirnidhyasa. Now, stage 3, Tanumanasi, he starting Viveka and Vairagya, and he started practicing Nididhyasa. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa is what he does. Okay. Now, he is getting a glimpse of Jnana. What is happening to him? He is doing Nididhyasa. Tanumanasi is subtle mind. Detachment. Vairagya is developing. Now his understanding is I am spiritual seeker. Huh? What is? Okay. I am spiritual seeker. Practitioner, sadhaka. So now once in a while he gets some glimpse of samadhi. Oh, I did meditation. A beautiful meditation. I feel very happy, peaceful. Now he associates happiness and peace with meditation, not Atma. Still is identified with the practice. Understand? Practice gives me happiness is understanding. That's okay. Slightly better than objects give me happiness. Earlier, coffee was giving me happiness. Now, practice. It can be breathing practice. It can be meditation practice. Here in Vedanta, we say Savikalpa Samadhi. Savikalpa Samadhi means Samadhi which is broken. It's not continuous. So, then what he says, now Guruji has told, there's no snake, only rope is there. But he is not able to see the rope clearly. But once in a while, he sees the rope. Rope and snake are getting separated out. Temporarily. Right? Once in a while, he gets a glimpse of rope. Oh, peace. I meditated. I was peaceful. He gets a glimpse of rope. He has not finally got rid of snake. It's not happened. Snake is still there. Appearance is still there. He is getting a glimpse. That's called Savikalpa Samadhi. Once in a while. Okay. Now he is still a waker because for him, the snake is also real. It's not gone. He is trying to chase away snake by meditation. Okay. Snake I want to remove. Through meditation practice, Viveka and Vairagya, still I am not able to get rid of it. That's why still he is in a waking state. He is a waker only. Maya is there. He enters into Savikalpa Samadhi once in a while. He feels peaceful. Please understand, Nididhyasa can be a practice sitting in home, like a meditation. Nididhyasa can be when you do Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa happens simultaneously. Okay, when you sit in front of Guru and listen, 3 things happen simultaneously. Nididhyasa means it is not meditation in the common word. Nididhyasa means accepting my higher self. I am not able to accept my higher self as Brahman. I am not able to accept my higher self as Shiva. But lower self you easily accept. Hey, you look so fat, yeah. What did you eat? Immediately it will become, oh, body conscious. Okay. Body conscious is lower self. I am unhappy. Another lower self. I am intelligent and smart. Lower self. Intellect. I am Atma. I am pure awareness. I am Brahman, your higher self. Everything else we can accept very easily. Lower self. Higher self acceptance becomes difficult. Accepting the higher self all the time is called Nididhyasa. So that lower self, I am not. That you can do while cooking, while eating, while drinking, and you can do it in sitting practice called Nididhyasa. Nididhyasa is all the practices. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, inquire who am I, wherever you are. Okay. But many people find it convenient, sit silently and try to do Nididhyasa. There's a procedure for Nididhyasa. They'll do it. Then find out, I am the Atma, I am Brahman. That clarity and conviction will arise in Nididhyasa. No new experience will come. No, I want a separate experience. No. Okay. Atma Dnana is not separate experience. Atma Dnana is finding Atma in all experiences, self in all experiences. Every experience requires Atma. There's no experience which is not possible without Atma. Without a screen, no movie is possible. The movie of the waking world, dreaming world, deep sleep world is project on the screen called Atma. So I'm there in the waking state, I'm there in the dream state, I'm there in the deep sleep state is Nididhyasa. So now, person who is in the third stage called Tanumanasi is still not found out that he's in all the stages. For them, he says, I found the Atma when I meditated. I found the Atma when I meditated. There's still an illusion. You cannot find the Atma only in meditation. Because you're saying that I only found the Atma in meditation, still in Maya. That's why it's called waking state. He is finding snake is unreal, but once in a while he's finding rope. Okay. Snake has not completely disappeared. That's what's called Savikalpa Samadhi. How he has found snake rope? as peaceful. It can be in chanting. When I'm chanting, I'm peaceful. Fine. It's Vichara Samadhi. So now he has two stages. When he sits and meditates, he can feel very peaceful and blissful. But when he starts working in the world, again the world will come. Snake will come again now. Okay? It'll catch hold of you. Somebody will come, boss will come and shout, relatives will come and shout, business will happen. So now he has to practice how to live in the world. His whole attitude to the world has to change. He has to remain a sakshi or the witness when he is operating the world. Sakshi bhava. Sakshi bhava is a practice. Like nididhyasa is a practice. Sakshi bhava is still a mental attitude. Anything is happening? Okay, I got angry. I am able to witness it. So that's why anger is not me. You have to again and again bring sakshi bhava. It's a practice. Then he has to do karma yoga. Service. Why he has to do service? It's the reversal of attitude towards life. Earlier, anything I was doing was only for benefit purpose. Now I'll do everything as service, as bringing joy and happiness to others. My entire attitude towards life has to change. Earlier, happiness comes, I was joyful. Sadness comes, I was depressed. Now, again and again, you have to remember, I'm Sakshi, the witness. So, effort is involved. Again and again, it will come back to witness. Okay, gradually the witness bhava becomes more and more deeper in the literal. Then seva bhava becomes more and more deeper. Earlier, I wanted happiness. Now I can give happiness. Make people happy. I can do service. So that attitude shift happens. That's why this lady is, while working in the office, taking care of the home, still he is doing it sakshi bhava. And at the same time, seva bhava is there, service bhava is there. And sitting in meditation, peace and tranquility can be obtained, nididhyasa, in any way. Right? So this is a waker. Now there's an understanding that I'm a spiritual practitioner. Okay? This is called Gnana Samadhi. Again and again, I'm going to, it's called Savikalpa, means temporary. Okay. So he is meditating. I am Sakshi, I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi. The meditation in Nididhyasa has three stages. Shabda, Rupanvid, Shabdanvid, then Nirvikalpa. So he goes through processes. Practice Sakshi Bhava during the entire working in the day. So that boss is coming angry. Earlier I used to get angry. Yes, now also I get angry. Immediately I'll come back. I am Sakshi. Right? You have to develop Sakshi Bhava while working. You have to develop Seva Bhava while working in the world. That's the reversal of our attitude to the world. So he is trying to get rid of vasanas. Please understand, he still, vasanas and impressions is trying to get rid of. Now the snake and rope has temporarily separated. Again, the snake will become one rope. again, snake and rope will become one. Maya will catch hold of him. Right? So now he'll go into next stage, which is called fourth stage. The fourth stage is called Sattopati. Now, Sattopati means, Sattva means reality. Sattopati means one who has seen the truth. Brahmavid is also Brahmavid, knower of truth. He is called Jivan Mukta. I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi is clear knowledge. My inner self is Brahman. This is a transcendental realization. Up to the stage number 1, 2, 3, it's called Paroksha Jnana. She still is indirect knowledge. Now, there's a transcendental knowledge. It's called Aparoksha Jnana. Here, Tripudi is not real. No knowledge, they have become merged into one. How? Like deep sleep. But it's not deep sleep. It's fully waking. You are fully awake, but fully relaxed like deep sleep. It's called Jagrata Sushupti. No, I was meditating, I did Nidhyasa, I didn't know what happened. That means you entered into sleep. Nothing wrong in sleep. Nirvikalpa Samadhi in Jnana is fully aware state and fully peaceful state. Why you have become fully peaceful? Because you understood the world is Mithya, snake, unreal. Unreal snake cannot scare you. Right? It's a waking state. Samadhi in Vedanta is not classified as a special state. People think Samadhi is a very special state. There's no special state. It's a waking state where there's a clarity about the world. Jnana. Jagat is mithya. I am Brahman. That clarity comes in the waking state, fully awake, not in some unconscious state. Okay. Now, he is called Jagrata Sushupti. His state from waker, he has become Jagrata Sushupti. Waking state, he has become sleep-like. This is called Nirvikalpa Jnana. Please understand. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is temporary. Nirvikalpa Jnana is clarity. The entire spiritual practice of Vedanta is to get Nirvikalpa Jnana. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is a practice. In yoga, Nirvikalpa Samadhi is highest. In Jnana, Nirvikalpa Jnana is highest. Nirvikalpa Jnana doesn't go with your open eyes, closed eyes. Samadhi requires a specific practice. Jnani will also practice Jnana Samadhi, specific practice. At the same time, he is trying to get Nirvikalpa Jnana. So what has happened now? All in one. The entire world is appear in myself, my inner self. There's no duality there. Subject-object duality is there. There's no triputi. How? What happened to you in deep sleep? There's no world, there's no body, there's no mind. Okay? I was also not there. I had merged with Brahman in deep sleep. Okay? In Jnana Samadhi, I am aware. I am Brahman awareness is there. The world is in me. So then you say, I am the Brahman awareness. Where comes it? It comes in buddhi only, intellect only. It's nowhere else, it doesn't come. Buddhi has rejected what is not, then recognize I am Brahman. Then you say, how buddhi cannot, intellect cannot recognize Atman. People say, mind cannot reach there. Mind cannot reach there as an object. You can never find a Brahman as an object. You can find Brahman as myself, subject. So realization, I am Brahman, the understanding, clarity comes in buddhi only, nowhere else. That's called intuitive jnana or aparoksha jnana. Aparoksha jnana, buddhi or intellect has clearly accepted I am Brahman. There's no doubt now. Are we clear? The doubt is gone. If the doubt is there, it's savikalpa. Doubt is not there, nirvikalpa. And nirvikalpa, if it's temporary, it's nirvikalpa samadhi. If it is clarity, which is there all the time, it's called nirvikalpa jnana. The Vedanta is nirvikalpa jnana. Nirvikalpa samadhi is a practice. So this is called, now when he waking state, still he can get captured by Maya. He has clarity, but other vasanas can come. So then he will again practice Sakshi Bhava. I'm again remember Brahman, I'm Brahman. He can go back to I'm Brahman anytime. Now earlier he had to take Sakshi Bhava. Now he is becoming more and more Sakshi itself. Now what happened to him? Stage number 1, 2, 3, vasanas got dropped. Okay, impressions got dropped. What are the impressions? Bandha vasana got dropped. Bhoga vasana may continue. So bandha vasana means what caused you bondage? What caused you bondage? Oh, happiness in the objects of the world. Okay, somebody tells you, no, you get mukti. Mukti is not for me. Mukti is to become mukti. I have to become Himalayas. Mukti will after death. All wrong understanding of mukti, wrong understanding happiness, wrong understanding bandha vasana. So no, mukti will happen to you like a lightning, flash of lightning which will hit your head. That's also bandha vasana. Mukti is a clear jnana. There's a process for that. If I go through a process, I'll get mukti. Jnana is a process. So that understanding, if it's there, it's called bandha vasana, gone. But bhoga vasana can be there because you're still body and mind. Like for example, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to like sweet. Or after jnana, his desire for sweet will not drop. It will continue. Some bhoga vasana will be there, which doesn't affect his jnana. Okay. Now this bhoga vasana helps him to do loka kalyana, service. If all vasanas are gone, body will drop. So nature will ensure that some vasanas are there. That's called prarabdha karma. So now stage 4, he has become jivan mukta. He is jnani, liberated. But some vasanas will be there. Bhoga vasana will be there. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to like sweets, like he used to like food. So Mother Sharda, his mother Sharda Devi, his wife Sharda Devi, my mother is Kali. His wife Sharda Devi used to tell him, what is that you like so much of sweet? Your vasanas are there. What people will think or what jnani you are? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to say, these vasanas are there to maintain my body. Body is prarabdha karma. The moment this vasana drops, my body will drop. So some vasanas are kept by nature. That's called bhoga vasana in the jnani. By whom? Nature. That's called prarabdha karma. Otherwise, body will drop. The body requires a fuel called vasana. So the day Ramakrishna Paramahamsa stopped eating food because of cancer, within a couple of days he died. His vasana for food dropped and body died. So in Dani also some bhoga vasana will be there. Okay, that's kept for by prakriti, nature. He may enjoy good food, he may enjoy good dress, he may enjoy music, he may enjoy dance. Okay, so that is kept. That's called bhoga. But that don't block his gnana. Gnana is blocked, not blocked. Right? So bhoga vasana may continue, bandha vasana will be there. Bandha vasana got stopped, bhoga vasana will continue. Bhoga vasana continues the body. Now, why body is required? Body is required for teaching. He has become Jivan Mukta now. Now, all Jivan Muktas will not become gurus. Okay, only few Jivan Muktas will become gurus. The nature maintains the body of a Sadguru for the purpose of the world. For that, some vasanas are kept. That's called Prabdha Karma. Okay. So that's why Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to say, there's a big wall in the city. Some people jump on the wall, climb on the wall and see a very good garden there. They jump and eat the fruits. They don't come back. Some people sit on the wall and call others, please jump. That's a very good policy. These people who sit on the wall and call others, they see this garden also, they see people also, they'll make them jump. They're called Sadgurus. Out of 100 Jivan Muktas, only 1 or 2 will become Sadgurus. Other people will not become. Very rare. Other people will say, I'll enjoy peace. For me, is sufficient. Okay. So Jivan Muktas can do some little bit help for others, but they cannot give the teaching. Only Sadguru can give the teaching. He is like a person who is sitting on the wall. He can see both sides of the world and help. Jivan Muktas are on the other side of the world. They are always in peaceful and happy. Okay. So now, body will continue. Works for Loka. Now his desire for working becomes Loka Sangraha. He tries to relieve the suffering of people who come to him. He doesn't search. Somebody comes to him, he will suffer. Relieve. People come to him because of their karma, and he says, "Oh, because of my prarabdha karma, somebody has come to me," and he'll try to relieve the suffering. Right? He has no desire to go and find somebody. He's not a preacher. He's not a what you call it, that evangelist, where try to forcefully convert somebody. Somebody comes, he will give a teaching of Atma. So now he has become knower of truth, or Jivan Mukta is called Brahmavid. Brahmavid means knower of truth. What he knows? Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. But his body mind complex has still some pending vasanas. Bhoga vasanas are there, bandha vasanas are gone. Bandha vasana is in buddhi, intellect. This stage is called Sattopati. Sattopati means Sat means truth. One who is established in truth, one who knows the truth. Brahmavid, knower of truth, is called Jivan Mukta. He knows I am Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. This is a clear jnana. Please understand, it's not a vague jnana. The clarity by Atma Anatma Viveka, Nitya Nityaka, clarity has come. I am Brahman. Shravana, Mana, Nityas has happened. No, vaguely I know Brahman. No. He knows he is Brahman very clearly. There's no vague knowledge. Just like I know I am a man, I am a woman, I am a husband. Okay, I am Brahman is as clear knowledge like that. Are we clear? So now what has happened? Snake has disappeared. There's no snake. There's no. And Nirvikalpa Samadhi has happened because of Nirvikalpa Jnana. Jnana first, Samadhi next. Understand? Nirvikalpa Samadhi is like a sleep-like state. But Jnana has happened. So with Nirvikalpa Jnana, Nirvikalpa Samadhi is ensured. And when he wakes up, he is also wakes up as Nirvikalpa Jnani. So it's like going to sleep. When we go to sleep, we'll go with Adnana. I'm the body, I'm the mind, I'm the woman. So that Adnana goes into sleep, and when we wake up, we'll come out with the same identity. So similarly, Nirvikalpa Samadhi is like a sleep-like state. Into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he goes with Jnana, I am Brahman, and he comes out with I am Brahman. The I am Brahman Jnana is there in all the states. Okay. So now he is like a Jagrata Sushupti. Earlier I said wake-up state. Jagrata Sthiti. Now wake-up sleep. Now he is in the waking state, he knows Maya. Okay. So now what has happened? He has realized all in oneself, all in myself. The whole world is in myself, all in the self. Now what happened? I-ness in the body, mind and intellect disappears in samadhi. I am the body, I am the mind, and the intellect disappears in samadhi. But when you wake up, again it comes back, but weaker, right? Weak. The vasanas will not disappear once suddenly. So I am the body, I am the mind, intellect can be there in the body and mind. And this mind also can be there. Mamakara can be there. Ahankara and mamakara can continue for bhoga vasana. Right? The moment Nani gets, you are not my wife, you are not my children, I am Brahman, that doesn't happen. Still the Brahma, for functional purpose, all those relationship can be there. Bhoga vasana may continue. Okay, so he does all activities of Nani are for Loka Sangraha, for benefit of the world. Compassion and love are there. Now this compassion and love is not individual. It's the universal self. Ishvara's love and compassion flows through Nani. It's not individual. It's no longer individual. The love and compassion of Ishvara flows. Ishvara is very strict as Ishvara. He'll make sure that everything in the universe laws is like a entire karmic laws are not violated. But Ishvara is very compassionate and loving in the form of Nani. Ishvara's love and compassion flows through Nani. So now we have come to fourth stage. There are 3 more stages. Don't worry. Right? So next stage is called stage 5 is called Asamasakti. Okay. Asamasakti means Vairagya. Okay. I told you earlier sloka. What sloka I did you told to remember the sloka? Satsangatve Nissangatvam Nissangatve Nirmohatvam Nirmohatve Nichalatvam. Earlier he had a satsanga from the Guru and Guru Bandhus. There he got Parokshadna. Now he got his real satsanga in stage 4, Brahmavid. Satsanga means he realized his self. Now satsangatva nisangatva. All other attachments will drop. Satsangatva nisangatva. Okay, what is nisanga happened here? Now here some bhogavasana, some little bit was there, pending. All those things start dropping. Bhogavasana start dropping. Either they get fulfilled. So in Nani's Prarabdha Karma, there can be Prarabdha Karma can bring him Shishyas, Prarabdha Karma can bring him name and fame. Prarabdha Karma also can bring him blame. There's no necessity that only good thing will happen. Good and bad. Give her some tea. She's actually taking Jnana with the she is in Jagrata Sushupti. Okay. So for Nani, the Bhoga Vasana start dropping. Nissanga happens. Because Nissanga means Mamakara starts going. Earlier, Ahankara dropped. Where? Stage 4. I am the body, drop. But Mamakara is still there. When you come to the body, again, Mamakara is there. Mamakara means this is mine, that Mamakara start reducing. Bhoga Vasana starts coming out. In stage 4. That's called Asamasakti. Or disinterest, Vairagya. Now he's called Brahma Vidvara. Brahma Vid is there. Brahma Asamasakti. Speaking of stage 5 only. 4 is Brahma Vid. 5 stage. So now 4th is called Satsanga. 5th is called Nisanga. Nisanga is detachment.
Detachment only in 5.
Earlier also he practiced detachment. Right? Earlier he practiced stage number 1 to 3, he practiced detachment. But there is a struggle there. Okay. Now, what a struggle there now becomes natural. Right? If Nani wants to leave something, he'll drop. Whereas in the stage number 3, if he wants to drop, again he'll hand it go. Understand? He cannot drop easily because vasanas will drive him. Here, this guy drives the vasana. Okay. He is a Jivan Mukta. Stage 4 onwards is Jivan Mukta only. But their external behavior is different. External behavior is different because Prarabdha Karma is different. So these Nani, the Brahmavid, maybe seen to be active, very active in the world. Okay. Brahmavid also. Okay. Now, Brahmavid is active in the world. For him, the world is a dream. It's called Swapnavastha. Okay. He in Samadhi is in Jagrata Sushupti, but when he deals with the world, he knows world is dream. Dream is there. So The stage of 4 is called Swapnavastha. Stage 5 is more like a sleep. No. Gnani is only one stage. Gnana, there is no change. His behavior in the external vasanas, prarabdha karma. See, suddenly that liberation is progressive. Vasanas. The main vasanas are gone. What is causing bondage? The cancer is gone, but symptoms are still there. Right? It's like somebody is a patient. Cancer was there. Cancer is removed, but his pain and all those things will continue for some time. Like that, he is now sushupti. For him, the world is, for Brahmavid, the world is dream. For the person who is Brahmavara, for him, the world is still not, it's not even dream. It's more like a sleep only. He's asleep in the world. All actions are happening because of prarabdha karma. He may still continue to give teaching and all those things, but they're all happening as a body-mind complex. But for him, the world is not, the objects of the world are becoming unreal. Brahmavidvara. Brahmavid is Brahmavidvara. For him, the objects of the world unreal. Brahmavarani will come. Brahmavidvara, objects are real, unreal. So because it's unreal, it's not, it doesn't, it's like when you see there's no water in the mirage is unreal. So you are not attached to water. There's no water. So earlier he was giving importance because of vasana, bhoga vasana. Now it's gone. Brahmavidvara. So now he also goes to Untitled Samadhi, where he triput emerges, and when he comes back, the world is unreal. Now snake is almost going. Brahmavid sees the snake, but then snake is a dream snake for him. Okay. Brahmavidvara, your snake is not there. He is only seeing the rope. He is seeing only Brahman by and large. This is Asamasakti. That's why he has no interest. Right? See, he sees himself in the world, self in the world. Brahman only is being seen. The snake is becoming disappearing. Now, when you see yourself in all objects, where is the desire? I have a desire, what I don't have. I have a nose. I don't want one more nose. Where will I keep it? So every object in the world, the appearance are deceptive. Only Brahman is there. That understanding becomes more and more clear for Asamasakti stage. Okay. So now he starts seeing one in all. One in all. What is that? Okay. The snake has become weak now. Snake is almost disappearing. Dream anta clear agtade. And the dream effect of dream is missing. See, fourth stage, he is Brahmavid. It's Swapnavastha. He is able to see the world also. And he knows that the world is unreal. Snake is visible. Okay. So now, in the fifth, he is called Swapnavastha. He is like a dream. World is like a dream for him. In the fifth stage, is Sushupti Avastha. Snake is almost gone. Okay, snake is almost gone. So the snake color, you see, the color of the snake is changed. Okay. So no, sorry, I'm giving the color of the rope. Snake is almost gone. So there's no snake. practically. Yeah, his sense organs will be seeing the world, but understanding will be very different. For example, somebody has seen the rope and snake. He was afraid earlier. Now when he sees the rope, even if he sees the snake, he says it's rope only. Snake is not at all affecting his mind. Okay, so the world is not at all affecting him. He sees all. Earlier he saw one in all. In transcendental state, one in all in one self. Now he starts seeing one in all. All objects of the world is Brahman only, one reality. Right? World still appears, but a very dream, very light dream, not affecting him. So I-ness in the body, mind in the waking state, and minus mamakara has practically gone. Ahankara, mamakara is practically gone. There may be functional purpose for Loka Kalyana, something may be there. Loka Sangraha. Okay. Bandha vasana dropped, bhoga vasanas reduced drastically due to detachment. Body continues due to prarabdha karma. Work for Loka Sangraha will continue. But there's no doership. Okay. No doership at all. So then, no. Yeah, there is a sense of doership is progressively become weaker. Here, this doership is going completely gone because mamakara is not there. Right? Now we will come to sixth stage. It's called Padartha Abhavani. In the deep sleep state, the objects are dormant. They'll come up. Once in a while, it'll come up. Padartha Abhavani means objects are not at all there. There's no object in the world. Brahma with Varenya. Brahma with Varenya.
Is it Brahma Varenya or Brahma with Varenya?
Brahma with Varenya. With Varenya. You can say both.
Brahma Varenya.
It can be. You can also use both. Brahma with Varenya. Brahma with.
From there only.
Yeah.
Start.
Right. So now he has become Brahma with Varenya. He is called Padartha Bhavani. Padartha means objects. Objects are not seen by the person. Oh, that means he'll go and hit a wall. It's not like that. No, that's different. Okay. Objects are not seen doesn't mean objects are seen as Brahman. Objects are not seen as objects. Every object or in the world, glass is, the fruit is, the mango is. Isness is the real object. It's Brahman.
It's like the example you give, the statue is now a bronze statue.
So isness of everything is recognized as Brahman. So now, typically what happened for us, the name and form is real. For Gnani, isness only is real. It is like a woman wants to sell her gold ornaments. She goes to a gold shopkeeper. I want to sell this gold ornaments. So then he'll say, okay, he'll start weighing in a machine. Okay. She says, she's given by my mother. See, so much of emotional value. What emotional value? It's all only gold. For him, it doesn't see the color, necklace, who gave, nothing. It's only gold. For Gnani, for Brahma with Varenya, everything is Brahman only. No name and form, but doesn't bother. Everything is this thing only. Brahman only. Self, existence only. Self only. Existence, self. Existence cannot be seen. Self only is there. That's why he is in Gada Sushupti, like a deep sleep. In light sleep, you can come up. Earlier stages like light sleep. Again, you can come up. Where Brahma with the fifth stage, you can again somewhere come back. Some dream can happen. Here it's more deep sleep. You will not be able to come up. It's already happened. Point of no return has happened. No return means objects don't appear as real at all. Doesn't mean he loses transactional intelligence. What is required for transaction? If Ramana Maharshi, you give some food, he'll eat. He'll do some cooking, gardening. Functional requirement, what is there? But there's no mind, me, mine, nothing is there. Everything is Brahman. So that is told in the sloka. What sloka will we eat? Brahmarpanam, Brahmavihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmanavutam, Brahmaiva, Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma, Samadhina. All that is there is Brahman for him. There's no object. The Havis is Brahman, food is Brahman, eating is Brahman, eater is Brahman. Like that, everything is Brahman. Everything is there. So objects lose their objective value. Subject loses subjective value. Subject means me. Me loses the subject. Objects lose object. Then what remains is Brahman. Object and subject is gone now. You will still functional. Okay. Because of Prarabdha Karma. So there is no snake. Only Brahman. Rope only. So he lives as not Sakshi Bhava. He lives as Sakshi, the witness. The real Sakshi. There's no Bhava. Bhava means mind is there. So, and also you can enter into transcendental state. This is called sixth stage. In the sixth stage, Padartha Abhavani, objects are gone. In the stage number 4, Brahmavid, subject is gone. Subject is, the real subject is Brahman, Atma is recognized. In the stage 6, object is gone purely, completely. Object becomes no object. In the 4th stage, subject becomes no subject. The subject-object duality is completely gone now. That's why he's like a deep sleep. Garden day. Example, he's fully awake, fully aware, but he's like in deep sleep. Garden Davastha. Okay. So there's no snake at all now. Only Brahman is there. Okay. He lives as a witness. He doesn't live in Sakshi Bhava. He can enter into Samadhi also once in a while. Okay. So now for him, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, world is Brahman. Sarvam Khalu is Brahma. It's called Nirvikalpa Jnana. He is established in Nirvikalpa Jnana. Nothing will affect him. Nirvikalpa Jnana. Wakers, this is actually, he is in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Jnana Samadhi. No, he is not at Sahaja Samadhi, is next. Aham Brahmasmi. So now he is, no, this is because cut and paste here.
No, subject of
You know, but still he is like a deep sleep state. He has to, still he'll come out to sometimes. Whereas Sahaja Samadhi is established fully. No. Gnani has no stages. His Prarabdha Karma has stages. Gnani himself has no stages. Okay. Body continues to due to Prarabdha. No body, no mind, no world, only Brahman.
But he continues to do the transaction in the
Loka Sangra. That's because of Prarabdha Karma of the body.
but the Padartha Abhava irodrinda sometimes adu ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ some
knowing very well. See, I'll give you an example of Gnani. Okay. There's a glass of water here. Okay. A scientist will know the water is hydrogen and oxygen very clearly, but still you drink water. Okay. So similarly, Gnani knows everything is Brahman, still the functional what is required, Vyavaharika will not violate that. So Gnani will not violate any social rules. In fact, he will become so humble, his behavior will be so humble. Okay. So no body, no mind, no world, only Brahman. Loka Sangra will continue. Now Loka Sangra, activity may come drop. People may start coming. Presence is the Loka Sangra. His presence itself, people see blessings. His teaching itself, people see as blessings. From activity to maybe inactive physically, but active as the presence. It's like a sugar bowl is there. Ants will keep coming there. Like that, people will start coming to Gnani. His presence will bless them. It's like God of Sushupti, deep sleep. Okay. Now we are coming to finally 7th stage. 7th stage is called Turiyaga. Turiyaga means he is Parabrahma. Parabrahman. There is no coming and going. Up to stage number 6, little bit of coming and going is there. Little bit of means little bit Maya can affect. As Turiya is fully established. So Turiya means waking state, dream state, deep state. Beyond that, there's a state with the background. So in the stage 4, he goes and comes back. Brahmavid. Brahmavid, Brahmavara, Brahmavarenya. Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya. They go and come back and progressively get established in the Turiya. Progressively. Whereas Brahmavarishta completely operates from Turiya. He doesn't go to lower stage. There's no stages for him. There's no lower stages. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state is not there for him. They're already mithya in the 6th stage itself, unreal. Now, there are no stages for him in that sense. He is all of Jivan Mukta, Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya, Brahmavidvarishta, all of Jivan Muktas. Okay? There's no other. He is now Advaita and non-dual state, perfectly non-dual state. Okay? He is in Sahaja Samadhi, natural state. Is beyond waking, dreaming, deep sleep state. There's no snake, only Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Khalida Brahma. So even this is actually the even to say Aham Brahmasmi also is wrong. Just silence. So this is the last stage, Turiyaga. Turiyaga is not detached actually. Turiyaga is Parabrahman.
From here onwards, is there a choice that for Loka Kalyana?
Loka Kalyan happens.
No, he will come again and again.
No, that's Brahman only, Avatar.
Is this as Avatara, does he come?
Is this no he? Avatar.
That's Avatara will come.
Avatar is not he.
The Brahman itself, the Ishvara himself.
So Parabrahman is called Brahmavarishta. Brahmavarishta is supreme knower of Brahma truth. He is a Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta 4 stage onwards, everybody is Jivan Mukta. But their external behavior in the world slightly varies. Okay.
Stage 4 guys, every stage 4 they reaches this.
Not necessarily.
Then they
Ramana
take
Maharshi.
birth again, Guruji.
I'll tell you. Okay.
Ramana Maharshi in Viveka. He come here for the certificate purpose. That's what that's mentioned. Like, last month he had finished all his sadhana.
No, that is his sadhana is he's not become Jivan Mukta at that stage. You're very close. Okay. So the world is Brahman. He is a non-dual, establishing perfect non-duality. Nirvikalpa Jnana is beyond all states. There is no states here. Okay. It's called Sahaja Samadhi, natural state. Body continues due to Prabhupada. Presence of Gnani is Lok Sangra. Wherever he is present, he will blessing. It's beyond waking, dreaming, and deep sleep state. No return to world consciousness. Survival of the body is taken care by the existence. Actually, for him, the entire universe will take care of the existence. Brahmavarishta. So many times Brahmavarishta will become completely inactive. For example, Baba Nityananda, Baba Nityananda of Ganeshpuri, people had to take care of his bathing and getting food also. It's called Ajagaravrti. That means the consciousness can be so fully established in Brahman, outer consciousness may be very low. Or there can be Gnani, the outer consciousness fully, there's no rule that like that. But what I'm saying is, so Amritandamayi, she used to be unconscious to the world. So that time, a bird used to come and feed her fish. A cow used to go give milk. The nature existence takes care of them. So they leave, the entire existence starts supporting Gnani's body, provided that body has to do Loka Sangraha as Prarabdha Karma. Otherwise, the body will disappear. Right. Sadashiva Brahmendra, like that. No return to world consciousness. This is called 6th stage. There's no snake. 7th stage. Okay. So it's a silence, best is explained as stillness. So these are the 7 stages or 7th Jnana Bhumika. Many times the 7th Jnana Bhumikas are confused also, 7 Yoga Bhumika also. So a mix up will happen. I've tried to make it as clearly as Jnana Bhumika.
When the body is out, there might come from the
If their residual Prarabdha Karma or Adnana is coming back again, Brahma with Brahmavala, Brahma Vidvara, Brahma Varena, they are all Muktas, Jivan Muktas. They are liberated.
No birth.
No birth.
But you said they are coming back, coming back.
So that is, if the Jnana is not fully established, so Brahma Vidya is, he knows himself, Brahman, right? But still he has a dreamlike state, right? What is the difference between Brahma Vidya and Brahma Vidvara, Brahma Vidvarajna? The dreamlike state is initial dreamlike state, like sleep-like state. The progressively the world snake is disappearing, right? So if there is a residual vasana which will make him to take birth, they may take birth. Others, there's nothing. So in Buddhism, Buddha says, first is stream enterer, the one who has entered the stream. This up to stage number 1 or 2. He has started taking marga. Okay. Then once returner, somebody will come back once. He has not reached fully. Okay. Somebody is now returner. Somebody will not come back. Somebody will come back 7 lifetimes. He will take 7 lifetimes.
It is all for stage 4 plus people.
We don't want to mix that stages. I'm saying Buddha as Buddha. Buddha gives.
Stream means all Sarika stream.
Correct, Appa. So I don't now, as Ramana Maharshi says, Brahma with Brahma Vidvara, Brahma Vidvaranya, Brahma Vidvarishta, they're all Jivan Muktas, liberated.
They don't come back.
They don't come back. They'll get Videha Mukti. As per Ramana Maharshi. But whether all Brahma Vidya, they will all go through stages, depends on the Prarabdha Karma. The difference is in Prarabdha Karma, not in Jnana.
After stage 4, there's no Prarabdha Karma also.
Prarabdha Karma is not there for Gnani. Prarabdha Karma is there for the body.
Body, what was there?
But the inner state
Why would they come?
why would they
Who will come?
Why would they come back?
I've said no.
You said residual vasanas, they might come. Who is there?
No, Appa. I'm saying Gnani has no residual vasana. Brahma Vidvara, Brahma Vidvaranya, Brahma Vidvarishta, all are Jivan Muktas.
Yeah.
They're free.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the rebirth happens only if there is some residual vasana.
For whom?
1 to 3.
But the individual jiva itself is not there. It's much better.
1 to 3, stage 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
Stage 1 to 3.
Stage 1 to 3 years.
We know it.
Anyway, you have crossed, no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you have crossed, no. Okay, so is that clear to all? Any questions are there? Is it too heavy? Somebody went into deep sushupti also. Anybody, any questions on YouTube, Zoom? Unmuted. Any questions, Swani?
No, very clear, Prabhuji. No questions.
Okay. Katyani?